Welcome back, friends. iRelät here with a Reddit relationship story from a military guy dealing with an unfortunate situation that a lot of guys like him go through. So he's 28 and she's 27. He says, I'm a merchant marine and I've been with my girlfriend for more than 7 years. Today I got shore leave and got to go home to spend some time with her, and when I got there, she was all cold and silent while we were going up the elevator. As we get into the apartment, I closed the door and she hugged me and started crying. Uh-oh, she's guilty. She then says, I cheated on you. Apparently last weekend she went dancing with some friends, as she usually does, and locked lips with a friend she's known for 6 months. These last few days, she started calling me crying, saying that she hated my job because I usually spend up to 2 months at sea, 2 on and 2 off, and that she doesn't know if she can bear it anymore. This started happening recently as she's never showed any sign of real displeasure regarding my job for the last 3 years since I started sailing. When I'm on leave, she feels perfect, and she never complains about anything. I genuinely see her happy, and we enjoy happy times together. But when I'm on duty at sea, all the problems and concerns start. Yeah, this is so common with military guys' girlfriends and wives, which is unfortunate because if there's anyone who should be loyal to their man, it's these women, but many times they aren't. They just can't stand being alone while their man is away, and they have to seek attention from other guys. He says, I asked her why she did it and if she was trying to sabotage our relationship. I asked if she wanted to break up with me and if she cheated on me because that would just give us a reason to break up, thus making it easier or justifiable. Yeah, this guy's right on target with that. This is what so many women do. They don't break up, they just do something terrible and expect you to either break up with them or continue letting them get away with doing whatever they want. He says, we spoke at length and she told me that what she did, quote, just happened. Yeah, right. She felt lonely and liked the attention he was giving her. Don't they all? The type of attention I'm not able to give her while I'm on the ship. She wasn't drunk and was fully conscious of what she was doing, but says she immediately regretted it and told the guy that they could no longer talk or see each other, then blocked him. Sure she did. At the end, I said it was okay because it seemed like there wasn't any feelings involved and it was just a smooch after all. We talked about our relationship in general and she said she didn't like how she was feeling lately, how she wasn't able to explore herself intimately. Okay, bro. If you're dating someone who says that they need to explore or discover themselves in some intimate way, drop her, because it's never going to lead to good things. Basically, all she's saying is she wants to go out and act like something that rhymes with more. But he says, she said she wasn't able to explore herself in the bedroom, which she found herself wanting to do lately, and how she was stuck in a false version of herself because of me. Yeah, the version who doesn't go sleeping around. He said, she told me she's having a crisis and that she isn't sure if she wants to be with me anymore or if I'll ever be able to give her what she needs and wants. You'll never be able to give her what she wants because what she wants is multiple dicks inside her. She used to tell me she wanted to marry me and have kids, but not anymore. She doesn't like the idea of me leaving her with the kids or her being just a babysitter and me being an absent father. Bro, you're not an absent father if you're working your butt off to provide for the family. She's strongly focused on her professional goals and doesn't like interruptions or obstacles preventing her from working. Yeah, well, she's gonna regret that in about 10 years. She used to tell me that she would always wait for me, but now she can't stand it. She told me that, quote, people change. Said that she wanted to explore with other women. Oh, apparently she doesn't want just what I said before, she wants it all. She told me she wants to explore with other women, but still be with me. So apparently she doesn't just want other hot dogs, she wants donuts too. He says, she told me she wants to experience touching other women, using her mouth on them, and playing with toys. And she didn't like that I was so close-minded because I wouldn't let her Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I wouldn't be into this either. Because I wouldn't let her touch or put her finger in my back door, and she didn't like vanilla stuff anymore. That's for sure. She's trying to dig for that chocolate. Seriously though, why is she so eager to do this? I mean, she must really want this guy to break up with her. I told her I would let her experiment with other women if it made her happy and as long as there weren't feelings involved, but never men. She then started saying, I don't deserve you. You're so good to me, I shouldn't have done it. So basically, we can conclude from this point that this woman didn't just do what she told him. Most likely, she's gonna come clean soon, and if she doesn't, we can pretty much safely assume that she's already experienced these things she's telling him she wants to experience. She had a little fling with one of her friends, liked the experience, and wants them to continue with other women. And probably other men too, she just hasn't mentioned that because she knows that's what's gonna make this guy flip his lid. But he continues, she said that she always thought she wasn't the cheating type, and I asked her how she wanted us to proceed from now on. She responded that she didn't really know if she wanted to be with me anymore, that it was difficult and that she hurts a lot when I'm not with her. She said she would think about it. I cried and told her how hurt I was and that I trusted her with my life and how she ruined something so valuable. Yeah, I doubt she cares. I trusted her like I trusted no one in my life, and now everything has changed. Now I don't know if I should keep trusting her. You shouldn't. I don't know if she took my reaction as if it was nothing because it was too rational. I never really get angry. And I don't know if she might do this again because I wouldn't react if it happened a second time. Bro, this guy's describing exactly what I just said. She's testing the waters, seeing how he's gonna react to her saying all this, and now that he didn't react in an angry way, like he's assuming or like in the back of his mind he probably knows is gonna happen, she's gonna say, okay, let's move forward and give it one more chance, because she knows that he's not gonna do anything like he pretty much just explained, and she can just continue doing what she wants and have him on the back burner, probably contributing financially. He says, I'm afraid she did what she did with this guy, not because she really liked him, but because she wants to mess things up between us, even if she said that wasn't the case. Exactly, my friend, you're right over the target here. I hate how she changed her mind about our future and about my career. I'm afraid of losing her because I really love her, and I just need to know what I should do. My friend, like I pretty much already said, now this is pure speculation, but I would not be surprised if this girl did much more than what she told you. In fact, given that she's doing this with guys and she's now talking about girls, it really wouldn't surprise me if while you were away, she had some experience with a guy and a girl, possibly at the same time, and now that she's experienced this once, she wants to continue to do this kind of thing and, like she said, explore herself. Now again, that's pure speculation. For all I know, she didn't do anything but what she said, and she's just eager to try to do more things. But in my opinion, in my experience with women in the past, these types of chicks don't just suddenly want to be a freak. They usually are triggered into being a freak by some experience they had. I've had experiences with multiple women where, unbeknownst to me, they were in a relationship, they go on some kind of trip with me and they experience some wild stuff. Then after the fact, they break up with their boyfriend, and from that point forward, they're regularly doing things that either they or their boyfriend probably never imagined they would be. But if they never had that initial experience, they most likely would have continued being with their boyfriend in a boring relationship and not gotten into this wild pattern of behavior. But as far as this guy's situation, what I can say, again, based on my experience, is that once that switch is flipped in a girl, she doesn't go back. So if this guy's girlfriend has her heart set on being this type of person and exploring herself or doing these kinds of things with multiple people, especially if she's saying she's interested in doing things with men and women, it means she really has her heart set on being a freak, and absolutely nothing from this point is going to stop her and make her reconsider her position on this and decide that she's just going to be exactly what she said she doesn't want to be, which is a stay-at-home mom or a girlfriend to a guy who's not even going to be around. In fact, I would be willing to bet that even if somehow he was able to change things and come home permanently and just be a family man and her be a mom in a normal family situation, even that wouldn't satisfy her if she has these desires she's claiming that she does. So all I can suggest here is that you get used to the idea of this girl being part of your past, because if you don't, then in the future, you're going to be stuck on a ship wondering what she's doing, which is going to be whatever she wants, getting it in with a bunch of girls and most likely guys too, because unfortunately, my friend, your girl now belongs to the streets. But that's all I got to say for this story. What do you all think about this one? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments for the algorithm, and click like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the next one. So he's 28 and she's 29. He says, my girlfriend and I have been together for 7 years. We met while working in a restaurant, and she had a boyfriend at the time. Long story short, her previous relationship, she cheated on that guy to be with me. Pfft, bro. I say this all the time. Do not date a girl who cheats. If she'll cheat with you, she will cheat on you. It's rule number one. He says, following her breakup with her ex, I thought everything would be great, and for a while it was. However, I began to notice things about my girlfriend that were unsettling. Oh, like she was a skank who cheats on her boyfriend? She had a my way or the highway mentality, had issues with money, and was insecure. Bro, this is like every red flag possible. Her habits caused me to lose friends, struggle financially, and sap away my happiness. Through it all, I still worked with her because I loved her. Okay. Then fast forward to the present, and I'm more or less in a very deep negative state at the moment. I struggle with finances due to her poor spending, and my support group is limited. A glimmer of hope arises, and I land a job in the legal field at a law firm. Bro, you're getting jobs in law firms and you're dating someone this terrible? What are you thinking? The money's better, but at the cost of working more hours. My life transitions to a 9 to 5 while hers remains on restaurant time. I'm not able to see her as much, and I'm drained from working most of the time. My negative mental state hasn't changed, and I try my best to give my girlfriend what energy I have left. She tells me that I'm distant and not trying, but I'm giving her everything I have. If I wake up at 50% me, I give her that 50%. I begin to watch her grow distant from me, always hanging out after her shifts at work and talking to her male coworker. Well, first off, how do you see what she's doing at work? How do you know she's talking to male coworkers? Is she telling you this? I don't get it. And also, aren't you a bit suspicious that your girl who was cheating with you at work, And now she's talking to coworkers. I guess that's where we're going with this, but it's like, why have you not left by now? Her coworker is some 18-year-old who just finished high school. Oh no, she's one of these types of chicks. She really is pathetic. At first, I thought nothing of it because she told me that she didn't see him like that. That's what they always say. In the past, I've been scolded for having female friends, but I didn't want to act like her and do the same. Bro, you are just all kinds of a mess. So basically, your girlfriend has manipulated you into a situation where she makes you completely miserable and refuses to allow you to see other girls or be friends with other girls, but because you don't want to stoop to her level, you think it's cool for you to just not talk to anyone else, but for her to do whatever she wants. This makes no sense. How are you winning in this situation? I trusted her to be faithful and was betrayed. Why would you do that? My girlfriend stopped having bedroom action with me and blaming it on her medication. Yeah, that's sign number one right there. She was cold and wouldn't text me as much, and I finally caught her when she asked to come over one night. I let her in my house and into my bed, thinking nothing of it, until I saw her texting someone before bed and then deleting the message. She's really just in your face with this. I was curious and waited until she fell asleep to check her phone. In 7 years that we've been together, I've never checked her phone, but something felt off. Something tells me you should have been checking that phone a long time ago. I checked her messages and saw the guy from her job. Bro, a nearly 30-year-old woman is messing around with a guy who literally just graduated from high school. This is ridiculous. I dated a girl once a long time ago who later on in her life ended up doing something like this years after I was done with her, and I thought she was completely pathetic for this. Any shred of respect I might have had for her, which probably didn't exist anyway, definitely didn't exist after that. And the funny thing, which I think I've mentioned on this channel before, is that she had my Hulu password for like years. I never cared to, boot her from it or anything because we were still on good terms. But once she started dating this guy, I noticed all these kids shows popping up on my Hulu recently played list, which I just would laugh at every time I saw it. But he continues, the messages looked normal at first, but I could tell something more was going on. Then I recover her deleted messages, and there were over 100 of them. Flirting back and forth, sending naughty texts, talking about the things they did behind my back, and occasionally laughing at me. Man, that's just the worst right there. They even went as far as to talk about how they wanted to tell other people that she was cheating on me. What? This is just a completely evil chick. I felt my heart fall to my stomach. I sat up awake the rest of the night in pain because of what I saw. The following morning, when she woke up, I confronted her, and she tried to apologize and blame what happened on me being neglectful. In that moment, I realized there was no coming back from what she did, and I ended the relationship right there. I cut all ties with her, blocked and deleted her from all my social media, and deleted all of our photos and removed her from my life completely. Some days are harder than others, but I feel like my life has been much better since she's been gone. Well, my friend, even though you were pretty foolish to even have gotten yourself into this situation in the first place, given that it sounds like this chick probably has a personality disorder of some type, at least you did the right thing in the end. You had a backbone, you got rid of her, and good on you for feeling good about yourself now, or realizing that when you look back that your life is much better without this person. So hopefully you don't make this mistake again. Be smart in the future. Avoid these people. If somebody shows you they're a bad person prior to dating them, don't date them. But that's all I got to say about this. What do you all think about this story? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments for the algorithm and click like. Subscribe if you're new. Share this video with someone you think might like it. And make sure you check out my main channel for more culture and relationship-based topics. Till then, hope you all take care of yourselves. Support and be good to good women. Peace.